Hey y'all, I'm back. Tonight we are having a little bit of leftovers and a little bit of fresh cooked. Right now I've got half a head of cabbage steaming right here, kind of sauteing in a little bit of olive oil. Let me show you this. It's a bit hot, so you can see the steam coming up, but it's looking good. Come over here so you can see. So you see that cabbage is starting to get tender, and I'll just keep cooking it until it's really nice and tender, because you know I am from the South. We like our vegetables cooked really done, or at least I do. So that'll just continue to saute for a little while. And in the oven, I'm warming back up the leftover grits casserole, the Louisiana grits. So it's grits with cheese in it and some seasonings. So that'll be a really good side dish. So we'll have the cabbage and the grits. And now I'm going to make some fried chicken fingers. So different ones have been asking me about making fried chicken. And quite frankly, I don't usually do much deep frying. So and we usually can just get by with just eating some chicken breast. If Bob really gets a big craving for fried chicken, he'll stop by Publix and usually buy one of their bags of fried chicken. But tonight, I originally planned to make a meatloaf, and then I realized I didn't have all the ingredients for it, so I pulled the chicken out of the refrigerator that we just bought, and I'm just going to make some fried chicken strips to go with our meal. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. Let's see if I can get you closer where you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I've got some buttermilk that I've put in one bowl. So I've got it right here. And then I've got another bowl that I've put some flour in, and I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of salt in there with that, and a fourth a teaspoon of pepper, and then just get that all stirred in real good, because we're going to dip our chicken in this, then we're going to stick it over into the milk, the buttermilk, and then back into the flour. And I may wind up having to use more flour. If this is only a cup of flour, it might not be enough, but anyhow. So right now I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up the chicken, and let's see which way I want it. I think I'll make these strips this way. Cut off any little bits of fat that are on there. So it just makes a nice little chicken finger strip. So I'm just going to dump them right in the flour like that. Doing that. And that bowl is only going to hold one for right now, so I'll go ahead and cut this one up and just leave it over here on the chopping block until I get those others battered all the way. So this is 2 chicken breasts, as you can see, or 2 halves of chicken breast, and this will be more than enough for me and Bob. And anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and just flour these up really good, like this. Lay them right here on this board for a second so that I can do one at a time. Alright, so then I'll take it and put it in the milk, and then back in the flour. So that'll get a good coating on there, like that. And that's ready to go into the hot grease, which I've got to heat up. And I haven't done that yet. I was waiting for the cabbage to get done. So this just gets it started. can see how easy this is to do. Of course, your hands are going to get messy, but it's okay. We'll wash them as soon as we're done. Anyhow, I will continue to do this, and then I will get back with you, okay? Okay, I'm back. I've got all the chicken battered and ready to go. I added a little bit more salt on the top, a little bit more pepper. So I think the grease is just about hot enough now. The cabbage is finished. I've got it setting aside over there. So let me try putting a piece in here and see if it's, oh, looks like it's about ready. It's starting to fry pretty good. I'm not going to put all of it in at once because I don't want it to cool my grease down too fast. I'm going to cut my fire up a little bit. Secret is you want the inside of your chicken to get done and not have the outside burned. So I want it to cook at the right temperature. You can see 2 chicken breasts makes a lot of chicken fingers. I don't know how they came up with that term. Chickens don't have fingers, but at least my chickens don't have fingers. They have toes, but they don't really have fingers. Yeah, I'm just going to let this cook. When it's browned on one side really good, I'll rotate them over, and then I'll take them up onto some paper towels, let them drain on paper towels on a plate. So I'll get back with you when I start to do that. Alright y'all, I'm back. Let me show you this fried chicken. I'm about to take it up. This is the first batch, and you can see how pretty and brown it is. I took a piece out already and cut it open, so you can see it looks done in the center here. So I know they're ready. That's a good way to test it. Just take one piece out, cut it, see how it looks on the inside, but that definitely looks done. So I'll be taking these up and then putting my next batch in. And that's it, y'all. It's just so simple to cook fried chicken at home. Of course, if you like the kind, where it's got all the bones and all in it, that might cook, take a little bit longer to cook than these quick chicken breasts are. But you can see how simple this was to cook 2 chicken breasts, and it's making a lot of chicken strips here. So, anyhow, that's what's for dinner tonight. Hope y'all having a great dinner too. Love you. Bye-bye.